The Adam and Wack Show. We are back at 5:28. It's been a marathon couple of days with me today. I've been doing so much content, but I'm just so happy to be back in the zone with the Wackster.
Yeah, you've been doing a whole lot of talking up in here.
Oh, yeah?
I see you set Luce Cannon up.
What do you mean?
You got your get back.
I set him up?
Yeah.
How'd I set him up? If anything, he set other people up on the podcast.
No, the same way you set up the Luciano, whatever that. What's that little weird
Spiffy?
dude? Yeah, you said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was very similar, huh?
The same way.
Bricc Baby was able to take an easy W because he had the advantage of being on camera and able to sort of like scream over it. It's a clubhouse tactic.
But I had to balance it out.
How so?
I took a few clips and put some little attention on them.
What? Bricc eating food? I saw you did slow motion of him eating chicken.
No. He was stuffing it down his throat with no reflex.
That's how you eat.
No, that's not. That's how you swallow. And women are supposed to be good at that, not men. And
so you don't swallow food? What do? They inject it into your arm or what?
You put food in your mouth.
Chew it.
Then you swallow it. You do not take this much food and shove it down your throat and push 2 inches of your fingers down your throat with no reflex and gulp it. That's a different type of practice. And some of the ladies from Plug
eating
Talk,
in a hurry because he knew that he was on a podcast.
Some of them swallow in a hurry.
It's a 4-hour podcast. Bricc Baby was trying to eat quickly as to not disrupt the flow of the pod.
Adam, he did say him and Adam, y'all do gay shit sometime.
He was joking. I just actually saw a clip of Bricc saying that he's going to be exposing you tonight.
I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about that? Nothing to expose? You're perfect? You never messed up? Never did anything?
I don't worry about that.
Never testified? Never talked to the cops?
Never.
I don't actually know what he's thinking about.
Me and you both know.
Nah.
He called an AK-47 Fed case June 2023. He is yet to go to court. We seen Crip Mac get caught with a switch. His ass had been in court a couple times.
He didn't get caught with a switch, did he?
Crip Mac did.
No.
Yeah.
That's the first I heard of that.
Yeah, that's why it's so serious.
I don't trust Crip Mac with a switch. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that's why it's so serious.
I don't love that idea.
You didn't know that's why that was so serious? If he'd had a regular little gun, it wouldn't be as serious. That switch changes. That's why the feds picked it up.
No, I don't know.
You didn't know that?
First I heard of that, yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you knew that.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's why when we first talked about it, I said, brother, they're going to handle that switch like they handle a silencer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said you're going to be looking at 10 to 15. You thought I was tripping. I said, bro, he got caught with a switch.
So what are you proposing Bricc Baby is doing in terms of his
You don't get caught
situation?
with a K that the feds pick up and 12 months later, actually like June 23rd, I think, 12 months later, there's no court date, you ain't on no ankle monitor, you still traveling, getting on planes and shit. That don't work like that, bro.
So you're saying you think he's working with them boys?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't believe that. There's no way.
You want to put a bet?
Not the Bricc Baby I know.
Let's do a bet.
I'm not going to do that either.
It's a punk bet, $1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Bet what?
Bricc is cooperating.
How would we determine the winner of this bet, and how long do we have?
How long you think it should take before he starts going to court?
So we're going to bet $1,000 that Bricc Baby won't be shown to be cooperating within what, the next year? I'll take that bet.
Let me ask you a question.
$1,000 that he's not going to be exposed as a cooperator.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
It's been 12 months. Is that normal?
I don't know. I'm not a judge. I'm not a lawyer.
Come on, bro. You got a lot of friends, a lot of dudes that you see go to jail. We see their court dates. We see this is what it is. Is that normal for 12 months and no court date, no house arrest, no nothing? All your traveling still there. I'm just being real. Like, let's eliminate Bricc Baby.
Okay.
For anybody. You get caught, feds.
Uh-huh.
We watch Mozzie. We watch Crip Mac. This is a name of two who had federal gun cases.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 12 months. No court date. No. That's not normal. So what happens if we do it?
It's like I'm podcasting with Alex Jones over here. He's about to tell me the frogs are gay too. Bricc Baby is not telling. Okay. There's no way. He's one of the finest affiliates we have out here.
Did you see that shit, the other clip?
What clip?
He told this man he got more dead bodies and kills in his hood than he got squabbles. and put that on his dead homies.
More skulls than squabbles.
No, want me to play it?
Do you think he's lying?
You want me to play it?
No, I was sitting right here. He said the M word, and then he said, I got more
okay, it's the same word. Okay, it's called murder. I got
it's an
more
emoji.
Murders. I got more murders.
No, it's a skull emoji.
No.
There's no squabble emoji.
Hey, white boy, you can't tell us what the our language means. The dude said some shit that no in their right mind from the streets is gonna say, unless A, you working with them people and you comfortable for some reason. B, you're lying. And if he lying, he blew his whole, he put that on his dead homies.
Of course he's lying. He's a rapper.
So
he's exaggerating for effect.
So you saying he put that on his dead homies? He blew his dead homies up?
I think you're misinterpreting what he was saying.
You want me to play it?
No, I know exactly what he said.
Did he put that on his dead homies?
No, yeah, but he's just rapping.
So you think that's cool?
Bricc Baby would not incriminate himself in such a way.
So you think that's cool?
I think he was using words.
Do you think that's cool?
To
put that on your dead homies?
A lot of rappers talk about crazy shit like that, right?
Okay.
What's the difference between him saying it on a podcast and somebody saying it in a song?
We're talking about what he said.
This is his art. This is the art form.
Do you, man, this ain't this art. That dude don't draw no numbers. People laugh at the dude.
Stop
That dude
it.
don't.
Bricc Baby do numbers. People fuck with him.
We
You
know
might
people
not
fuck
like
with
it.
him. Look at his throat. His throat game is crazy.
How do
Nigga,
you
I
know?
got niggas in the penitentiary, nigga from all around the world saying, yo, Wack, not for nothing. I know you don't indulge, but listen, homie, we got 10,000 if that nigga checking this cell. You didn't see that nigga shoved some shit 7 inches down his throat and 2.5 inches of his finger.
You ever hear that song?
No gag
Throat
reflex.
Baby.
Yeah, that's your man, Bricc Baby. Let's move on. I've been getting a lot of calls about 600.
If you hated him, that would be a pretty good nickname, though.
I've been getting
Baby.
I've been getting a lot of calls on 600. They bombarded me. I just, as you heard me, with 600 attorney. I'm like, yo, bro, they asked me about some sealed files about a weed case.
Okay.
So I guess 2021, some law passed that on marijuana cases, whatever, which ones they may be, I don't know. They seal them automatically if they're like a certain level of a felony or misdemeanor. I don't know. So I called my attorney and I told, I gave her all 600 information. Cause I'm like, 600. We don't argue paperwork. We just show it.
So you pay your attorney's hourly rate in order to dig up information about people that you argue with online. Just knowing how expensive lawyers' time is, that's pretty impressive. A lot of these dudes charging $500 an hour.
You heard me just call.
I didn't know what you were calling about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling 600, like, bro, you gotta clear that shit up. I've been arguing for you. I don't even know what the arguing about.
Really? So 600 prior to this was a part of the exposers, or at least on the Wack 100 team?
He's still on the team.
But you think that he might have been telling?
No, people keep coming at me, and they got this thing that shows he has a sealed file.
Okay.
So, sealed file to me, in my area mean you telling. But they got this new law as of 2021 that says when it comes to marijuana, against certain cases in California, they automatically seal the file.
Okay.
I guess because I don't know why.
So it can't be used against you in a job interview or some shit?
Yeah, some shit. I don't know, but I'm not going to assume. I'll let the legal pull the paperwork and then we put it up. I mean, shit, I don't argue. You ask me about my paperwork, I'd give you the case file number, the county, my first, middle name, last date of birth, go get it. I don't argue paperwork. You let paperwork do the talking.
Okay. So you'll gladly put this information out there about 600? You're not picking sides? You're not going to keep it cool for him if you think that he did something wrong?
No, work is work, bro.
How does it work? You're paying money.
No, paperwork is what we call it, work.
Okay.
We don't, if that's what it is, what it is. I'm just tired of, he said he tired of it too. I guess they're attacking him with it too. So I don't know. I guess it's a weed case, some shit.
That's crazy. Bricc airing him out and you're airing him out. He getting it from all sides.
I'm not airing him out. I'm simply saying I put him with the legal and he gave him the information. Now he knows once he gives the legal the information, they're going to send it to me. So right then would have been a time for him to start a beef with me. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he might go that route? He might see what might be about to happen and just
if he was
start
going to
hating on
go
you?
there, he would have went there then. He'd have been like, nigga, fuck you asking me these questions. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He'd have deflected.
So his behavior to you right now indicates that he is not telling.
Yeah, he gave
Via the way he's acting about it.
He just gave her the information, so we'll see.
Wow.
I don't know. And then I hear about I don't know what it is. They say Bun B took the stand.
So I just watched the video about the court case. For people who don't remember this, back in 2019, basically a guy shows up at Bun B's residence. He checks under the mat looking for the key, whatever. He forces his way into the house. He takes his gun, puts it to his wife's head, basically tells her, give me everything that you got. And at some point, I'm not sure exactly how this played out, but she was all right. But then the court case happened today, and she was crying her eyes out on the stand.
Where was Bun B when all this was going on?
I believe Bun B arrived in the middle of it. I was just watching a video about what happened today in court. So Bun B apparently did take the stand and testified against this guy to make sure that, because the guy already filed a guilty plea. So the guy's not trying to claim that he didn't do this, but Bun B and his wife took the stand to basically make sure that he serves jail time.
Okay, wait, I want to clear this up. Bun B, I know Bun B.
How well do you know him? Do you consider him a street guy that shouldn't be doing this sort of thing?
I would consider Bun B a street guy. The Bun B I knew, the Bun B I've been watching over the years, Bun B got to be well off in his 50s, I believe, by that, close to it. I've been watching with Trell Burgers and all that. He's made a transition. So what I'm trying to clear up is this: Did he make a statement like telling what his wife went through?
He's 51.
Or did he make a statement like describing? Did he catch the guy in the house? Like, I'm trying to.
I believe he showed up. Didn't he shoot the guy or shoot at him at the very least?
Oh, he shot the guy.
I hate that I don't know the. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, that's him.
We gonna have to use our headphones for this?
Yeah. That's
Let's fire it up.
what the hell's going on?
And his wife, Queenie, giving emotional testimony in court today. The couple described a home invasion that happened back in 2019.
Yeah, this story made big headlines back then, and you may remember that's when the rapper ended up shooting the armed robber. Now that man is set to be sentenced for his crime. Sherman Chow joins us from the courthouse with what's next in this case and some interesting stuff in the courtroom today, Sherman.
So there were multiple outbursts that led to this being postponed.
Whose legal name is Bernard Freeman, and his wife Chevalier both testified about that 2019 attack at their Houston home. 25-year-old DeMonte Alief Jackson has pled guilty to aggravated robbery and burglary with intent to commit another offense.
Who was that
Jackson's parents testified on his behalf, saying that he has an IQ of 81 and mental health issues. The Freemans say that Jackson forced his way into their home, put a gun to Mrs. Freeman's head to rob them and steal their car. Bun B, who was upstairs, grabbed a gun, came downstairs, opened fire on Jackson, who by then was behind the wheel of a car in the family garage.
74.
Shooting back at me, and I proceeded to unload my weapon. Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car, he threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming.
Tell me.
Dad, you ain't gotta answer.
Hang on,
Why is the father crying?
After that outburst, there was a brief recess and court resumed. Jackson's father said his son was a standout high school football player who, quote, had everything, including 2 cars and a moped, but not disciplined because he wanted to be a friend, not a father. Jackson was wounded in that shootout and then fled to a hospital where he was then later arrested. 2 more defense witnesses are scheduled to testify tomorrow morning, after which the judge will issue a sentence.
Yeah, it sounds like Bun B took the stand and gave a pretty basic statement about what happened that day.
Well, he gave listen to what I'm listening to, and me watching Bun B's demeanor. The Bun B I know. I think Bun B made a decision to where the streets. I'm not in the streets. I'm a retired rapper. Not to say Bun B still can't rap. I'm a business owner. Trell Burgers, I think it is. What I see has been quite successful. And I think he made a decision to say, I'm gonna stand by my wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when I see that. He was doing that on behalf of his traumatized wife, because apparently his wife is so up from having gone through this experience that she has not been to the house since. And
it's been 5 years, right?
Yeah, and they now live in a totally different location with private security. So apparently this was like a very intense thing for her to go, which it sounds like, an innocent woman getting a gun to her head. I mean, come on.
Now, here's the thing. I believe Bun B is going to continue his journey.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur.
In the lane that he's in.
Businessman, yeah.
Yeah. He's very respected. I still respect him. Now, people ask me.
Would you do the same thing?
Yeah, would I do the same thing? Absolutely not.
You're a little bit closer to your origin story, I would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But I don't agree
with him doing that.
But I understand.
Right.
And the journey I see Bun B on right now, right? I may sound a little hypocritical now, now, but Bun B's a friend of mine and I know him. And looking at his demeanor, like the first scene you showed me with him sitting in the court, I was just kind of studying him. And I think the Bun B we all know and grew up on knew that like, this ain't how this supposed to go, but this what this gonna be.
Right.
Right. And I think hearing that his wife was so traumatized.
Right.
If he didn't give her full support, 100% support, it probably would have caused even more of a rift that's already there just based on her mental state of just being paranoid and dealing with certain things, you know what I mean?
And I'm sure part of, him testifying in this case, it's not like he, regardless of his history in the streets, it's not like he was in any way a willing participant in this. It's not like he entered into a criminal conspiracy and then ended up going against somebody that was in some way involved in it. He's just being a regular dad. His wife's trying to live her life, and they have to deal with this guy coming to their house and traumatizing her. I mean, from my perspective, seems like it's a pretty safe bet. I wonder if Bun B would have done this at 31 instead of 51. And I wonder how much he even gives a shit about the street code at this point. It might seem a little frivolous to him at this point, right?
It was a Bun B and Pimp C, right?
Yeah, UGK, man. UGK. One of the greatest rappers of all time that frequently gets left out of that conversation, yeah.
The reason why I have to say what it is, because from what it says Bun B shot him, fought him, but then he said the guy later on got caught at the hospital.
Yeah, he left and went to the hospital.
So he got away from the scene, right? So this is where it gets a little edgy. Bun B's, I don't know if he gave statements at the
scene. Right.
I don't know if his wife was able to identify, he was able to identify, I don't know. Right, or both.
I'm surprised he shot him and didn't finish the job.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming they're in Texas.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming whatever Bun had was legal.
Yeah,
because I didn't see no arrest, so that would have been the easier way. But it looked at me like, because he could have, even looked at me like Bun might have saw it was a kid and was trying to spare his life.
Yeah,
but where it gets edgy with the streets is that he got away, and one of the reasons why he was caught is because whatever information was given at the home. Now, I think at that point in time, Bun B's consoling his wife.
Right.
Me, it's a hard thing with me. I'm going to silence my wife. Right? But at that time, I think Bun B's just focused on his wife. I don't know if he had children in the house. And I think Bun B made a motherfucking decision. They're like, listen, my wife going through something, and I'm going to stand with her all the way.
You know what it reminds me of is the Cowboy situation, where Cowboy's testimony wasn't necessary.
Cowboy's a rat.
Okay, but his testimony wasn't necessary for anything aside from intensifying the sentence, like making sure that he got. He gave a victim impact
statement.
Right.
Cowboy, he did some ratting. He shouldn't have did that. Nipsey's team don't even stand behind that. He told. You know what I mean?
Not to drag him into it, but I'm just saying,
but
like, it's
this
like
is different.
This seems like a situation where this guy was for sure going to get sentenced to a
I'm
nice
gonna be real.
tenure in prison. He just wants to make sure that he gets
I'm gonna be
the
real.
maximum.
Bun is 51 years old. You know, and Bun B's always been a respectful, humble guy.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know, UGK wasn't gangster rap. It was real rap.
Player shit.
Yeah, right? So
and just real shit.
So we throw Bun B in the street nigga category because it was urban rap. It wasn't gangster rap. Bun B never was cripping the blood. I never heard him holler out no gang clicks. He represented the city. I think he's down, not from Houston. He's from...
he is from Houston, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's from...
oh, no, it's... what is it? Port Arthur. Yeah.
Port Arthur, right. Right, and so I just think Bun B said, hey, look, man, I'm 51. My wife is traumatized. She went through some things. And I'm going to stand with my wife and what everybody said. And as a man...
On the fingers.
Look, as a man, I can respect his position, standing with his wife. And I think Bun B know he got to stand with that. You know what I mean? But I think overall, I don't think he going to get any backlash.
He's such an elder statesman. He's so respected in the community. He's so, you know, he's probably just like very far removed from whatever his upbringing that might have made him think that testifying was wrong in every single situation.
He didn't give a fuck about none of that. He chose his wife.
Yeah.
Listen to it. He said his wife been through some trauma.
Yeah, no, the part that I watched earlier, yeah, they emphasized that. She's crying her eyes out on the stand.
But did you see the decisions he made?
What?
He let the boy live.
That's what I'm saying. Like that seems like an extremely charitable act to let the fool live. Yeah, he testified against him, but he definitely could have legally killed him.
He could have killed him and saved himself any headache.
Wouldn't have to testify. No.
He wouldn't have to testify. It may have brought some closure with his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any chance that him testifying was part of him not being charged for anything? I assume he was probably
I don't know.
Doing shit within the law.
Yeah, I mean, Texas is a gun-toting state. Because they would have said that. I would have thought. Paperwork come out anyway. But nevertheless, nah, man, you know, I give him a salute for being a man. But he got to continue to walk that walk, which at this point in time in life, how things are, that's a great walk for him to walk. He owns a hamburger joint, you know, that's successful. So
yeah, that Trell burger.
as much as I wanna, I'm gonna say when it comes to the streets, yes, that's telling. But I personally will not call Bun B a snitch.
If you break into my house and put a gun in my wife's face, not only will I testify, I will be there 3 days early. I'll be waiting outside the courthouse like there's a John Mayer concert coming up. I'm in there like swimwear. I'm telling on you so fast.
Yeah, but bro, he kind of like a savior.
He spared the guy.
He spared, that was a kid. You figure they was saying he was in high school back then. So Bun B knew what he could have did, and he still, this goes for who you're dealing with. That's not the mentality of a street gangster.
Right.
They want blood. They want to kill you. He did what it took to neutralize the dude and you know, protect his family, and still allowed him to keep his life. And then now he's on the stand. So, you know, when I look at both sides of it and knowing Bun B, you know, for who he is, you know, I don't agree personally for myself, but for his situation, you know, I think he did what he wanted to do, and I think he's very comfortable and what he's done. And I think he's going to receive the support of his community. And I would never call him out of his name about it.
Well, I respect that. I think that shows some growth. But you got to keep a consistent point of view for anyone that you don't like or have respect for as well.
No,
right?
I don't, bro. Listen, these dudes that's running around. Okay, if that was Luce Cannon, if Bun B was Luce Cannon,
it's over.
I would have to call him a snitch.
Yeah.
Right? Because Luce is living like that.
He's in the shit right now.
Yeah, he's living like that.
Yeah.
If it was me, I told if I did that, right? But just me watching Bun B's growth and what he's off into and the things he's doing and to hear what his wife was going through, I think he made a grown man decision and he chose what would have chose him. I think that's what he did.
Yeah.
The streets is a myth. This shit phasing out. We got like 5 to 7 years.
You think?
Over with.
Has there been any movement on the Snoopy Badazz Piru front since you basically told him that he should leave that alone? I don't think he's going to leave that alone, right?
I think that interview put him in a position to where he can't go that route, but he can continue to grow in another route. Today he texts me.
What's he saying?
Same shit. Like he's struggling with it.
With whether he should maintain his status in the streets?
He's struggling with it, brother.
And you got some fire Pacoima merch on, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get
fingers.
that?
On the fingers.
Oh, it's on the fingers. Oh, shit. Okay.
Pacoima collection.
That's hard.
He's struggling with, out of nowhere, he just texted me this shit. And I was telling myself, like, this is crazy. It must be with him. I don't think it was that bad. Was it that bad?
Okay, there's been a narrative put forth by some people who've suggested that you probably made him think that the conversation was going to go a certain way on the phone, and then once you got him on here, you ended up letting your true feelings / your whack theatrics show and basically seemed a little bit more negative than you might have seemed on the phone. Would you say that that's accurate? Because
no,
some people might say that you kind of did the same thing to G-Face. You spoke to him on the phone, you seem like you're on good terms, then you get him on here and you kind of grill him more than he might have expected.
Well, you said G-Face wanted the interview, not me.
Oh, so you didn't talk to him before the G-Face?
No, okay. Not at all. Everything we interviewed about, I talked to Snoopy about on the phone.
Right.
Now, what would the fans have said if Snoopy got up here and all we talked about is his music, and we let him talk about Munchie B and Spider Loke, and nothing else was addressed?
For sure. I mean, Snoopy was coming on here to talk about something pretty specific.
Now, it's the same reason why I interviewed 6ix9ine.
Right.
Nobody could interview these guys when it comes to that kind of shit, unlike somebody that come from that kind of shit. So I didn't ask him or I didn't say anything to him that I haven't said before, right? So this morning, he hits me, says, how do you snitch on somebody and help them at the same time? Nigga said, why I didn't slide for Worm, but then said, oh, forgot you helped him and snitched on him. That's why them fake-ass snitch allegations ain't gonna stick. Can't help a nigga and snitch on him. I replied, say what you want. That was snitching. You don't rewrite the rules. This is why I said this ain't for you. He said, okay, you did that. And I keep telling him, maybe you should go start another movement. But in this movement, that shit don't fit. It'll never fit.
And you take offense to it because he's flying under the same banner that you've been under.
I have to, you know.
Would you care as much if he was representing a different flag?
If he was representing a different flag,
the principles would be the same, but you wouldn't.
I would still call him out on it. But no, you know, you gotta understand. I got a certain obligation too. I'm scrutinized too for interviewing him.
Oh, even for sitting with him.
Yeah, all day long because by law, right? I was supposed to violate him.
Violate meaning.
Violate him.
Attack him?
That's a fact. But I spoke to the man as a man. I talked to you as a man. This is a place of business. And, you know, I really, I stand on those people that he violated or whatever, then that's something for you to deal with. Now, if we were in prison somewhere, and that was what that was, then I'm obligated. I'm it. But we're not in prison. You know, he's on the street. Y'all see him. Y'all know where he at. He moving around. He's living in the greater L.A. somewhere, wherever he's at. You know, that's on y'all to take that penitentiary chance and deal with that. But I did address it. He respected my car. I asked him not to disrespect his neighborhood in front of me because his neighborhood is a Piru setting. When I hear anything like that, I hear everything that it represents, which at the end of it is Piru. And then that forces me to have to engage in something I don't want to engage in because I just want to do an interview. But no, it wasn't, I didn't set out to dogging. I just set out to have a real conversation. I mean, Adam, you've been sitting down with me for a while. You know when I'm on some bullshit versus I'm just speaking some real shit.
I felt like you were harsher with G-Face. It felt like you were a little bit empathetic to Snoopy's situation, even though you were trying to hold him to the fire.
And you know why? I gained a little respect for him. The 3 times I spoke with him, one thing that was consistent was, okay, baby girl, it's time for nap. Time for your nap. Hold on, daddy, about to make you some lunch.
Right.
Okay, come here, get your thing, let me do your hair.
And even when booking the podcast with him, that was the biggest concern, was that he had to find time in which he wasn't taking care of the kids.
He's fighting for custody with his kids. So, you know, that part of me, that's why I said, like, bro, don't keep playing with this because the way you see it, right, is gonna have you in a situation, another homie in a situation, and then maybe your kids without a father because you dead or you in prison or you end up in a wheelchair. So it's like he doesn't understand that this is how this goes. I mean, bro, I don't know if you play football. If a keep jumping off sides, they gonna take him off the field. He don't get it, bro. You can't move to the ball's height.
I feel like one thing that always kind of stands out to me about the gang shit is that there doesn't seem like there's any room for forgiveness or learning or penance or, you know, like Snoopy even during the podcast is acknowledging that he might not have handled that situation in the best way, that if he knew what he knows now, he probably wouldn't have, testified on behalf of this guy or whatever the it was. And it feels like he knows that, but he also is wrapped up in this gang culture where there is no room for you to ever have made a mistake. And it feels like if he was being totally honest, he would probably just say, yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I wouldn't do it again. In most walks of life, that's an okay way to deal with most things. But in the gang shit, it's like you f up once, your name is permanently
But how
smeared.
we see it is, once you do it once, you do it again. Now, let me tell you what's fucked up about this. It's probably about 30% of the gang members put through the test. If you gonna tell or not, you under the light. We got another 70% out there that probably 60 to 70% of that 70% would tell. They've just been lucky enough not to be put in this situation.
Right.
I've been in this situation, accused of some shit I didn't do a couple times. Murders, robberies, booked me for it, and just fought it. It's a fucked up feeling. Because you say, well, if you my homeboys, why won't you come take your shit? That ain't how it works. To you, you would be like, well, if that's your friend and you're in there for something you know, he did, he would come tell him, right? That's not how this shit works. It's unorthodox. It's irrational. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. And like I told him, when you signed up for this shit, it wasn't based upon them changing any of the rules. And because he's not getting it, I know, look, today, what he wrote me, he's still fighting with his wrong being right. I know he'll around and make a hasty decision, and then we'll look up and I'm seeing on Instagram his baby's crying. So I'd rather say, yo, bro, just go your way as Snoopy Badazz, the rapper. leave that alone. It's not for you.
Really makes you think about how fucked up this cycle is, though, because like that guy who filmed the video where he popped out with the gun on Snoopy, I mean, if that situation had gone a little bit different, think about how fucked up the lives of all his kids are if he gets removed from this earth over some clout chasing
And they can
ass
see
shit.
it.
Yeah.
And they would be able to
grow
see
up
it.
seeing it all the time. Yeah. And that's just like, think about that. You're creating kids who are going to be all fucked up and to some extent probably going to want to get revenge or get into that lifestyle. It's all bad.
But that's, that's a revolving door.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been hearing a lot. Oh man, you finished him. You this. I had a conversation with him, and I man to man told him, bro, this ain't for you. It's not. He gonna get himself hurt, and it still might happen. He didn't say some things and did some things.
So you would advise him to actually leave shit alone, because it's kind of like he can't be a rapper if he's no longer representing that shit, right? Like people, his whole identity is based around his affiliation with the streets and shit, right?
But he's disrespected his whole neighborhood. His neighborhood cannot stand with him. The female with him, I don't know if that's just his manager. She's bold because she's from over there, and he need to realize the more he does, he's putting her under the light. Because then it's like, all right, well, you need to let us know where he at, or we gonna act like you with it.
It seems like he's not that hard to find based on that one dude running up on him, right?
Yeah, somebody know where he at. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he be all right. It is what it is. Shit, sometimes you gotta, take that step. It may hurt in the beginning, but I think he'll be all right in the end. I think he'll live a better life, less stressful life, doing it another way. This shit gonna get him hurt, bro.
I've yet to see anybody in the podcast space / like this kind of rapper landscape really publicly hang it up. Right? Like, can we think? Well, actually, no. I could think of some, but it's always like they hung it up before they really got into the position.
Ain't nobody telling him not to be a man.
Right.
But the gangster shit ain't for you.
I was playing this poker game yesterday, right? And somebody starts telling me a story about Wack 100 back in the day. You used to have a white rapper named Nicky D's.
Nicky D's from Ireland.
What year are we talking?
Irish. He hard as shit. I took him on tour with Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty's first run.
What, 2017, 2016, something like that?
Probably somewhere around there, 15, 16. Hard as
Do you have a recollection of an incident in which the AC stopped working in the tour van and they sent somebody in a rental car from the dealership to fix the AC?
I was tripping out.
And you were so pissed off about the solution that they devised for the AC that you basically turned up on the rental car employee and told them, nah, we're taking your car.
And we did take it.
I'm in this poker game and this fool starts telling me all about this shit.
We was in Houston on our way up to Dallas,
and I'm listening to it like,
we was in Texas, right?
That's whack. Yeah, that's a whack story. Yeah.
We were in Texas. Yeah, they sent it. They told me to take an extension. I don't know what some crazy shit. I don't know. I said, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I just paid like $150,000 for that Sprinter, brand new. They did it over there in Missouri, where they do them at, and we was on tour with Lil Yachty.
I might have to do my Googles about Mickey D's.
He hard.
He is.
Mickey D is hard.
I'm probably gonna spell it wrong. Mickey.
I took him to Ireland.
Music video.
Listen,
you took him to Ireland
and found the Irish gangsters. The gangsters over there.
I'm finding a lot of rap songs about Mickey D's, like McDonald's. Is it spelled different? I kind of assume it's spelled different.
Hold on.
Maybe I should.
We had a song with Young Thug.
Oh well,
A New Day.
That might help. Mickey D's Young Thug.
There you go.
Nicky D's.
Yeah, Nicky D.
Oh, I'm over here saying Mickey D's.
Young Thug, Lil Yachty. That's it.
I just want to take a look at this guy. I want to see who you were rolling around. Oh yeah, look at him.
If I hit it once, you gon' feel it. Holla round you.
Oh my God, everybody had that flow at the time. That's so funny.
Oh no, he did a breakdown. Now Nicky was hard. Nicky was hard.
Oh wow, I gotta listen to this song more. What happened with you and this artist? It didn't work out.
I had my man Lawyer with us, the cameraman, And Loyal's job was to provide content for him to post every day. Every city we stopped in, because I was plugged with radio, he's in there fucking interviewing like his name was The Game.
Right.
Morning shows, midday shows. So I looked up after about 10 days. I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't posted shit. Loyal here, he feeding him everything. We took him up to DJ K Slay. You can pull that up. DJ K Slay put him up under the gun and made him freestyle on Shade 45. And back then, he wouldn't work himself.
He put out 2 videos 6 years ago, and we haven't heard anything since.
He wouldn't work himself.
That's always the problem.
We put an EP out on him.
They don't want to work as hard as you envision for them.
Yeah, he hard though. He wouldn't do the shit he had to do to engage with the artist. But I definitely, who was that told you that? I was at a hotel in Houston.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been around this guy a bunch of times, and every time I try to remember his name, I can't fucking remember.
So was he the guy?
I was trying to figure it out earlier, and
we definitely took his rental car.
I feel very bad that I've been around this dude a few times, and he's like helped me out with shit, and like I still can't remember his name.
So was he mad at me?
No, he was just telling me a fucking hilarious ass Wack 100 story because he watches No Jumper and shit. He knows what's going on. He sees me pod with you, and he's like, I have a story that basically like confirms the stereotype that you kind of have of Wack in your head, which is that he's just a crazy fuck who's. He confirmed you're a good businessman and everything.
How was that a crazy fuck?
Just the way he was describing you turning up on the fucking the rental car guy.
Texas, summertime. Humidity is crazy.
Right.
You really think we're going to, in this Sprinter with no AC and drive 200, 250 miles? No, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let you fix it.
Yeah. And we'll take the whip.
Yeah, and then when you get done, which the hotel we're going to, we'll be there overnight.
Right.
Come get your car.
We were talking earlier about gang members telling. How would you feel about a situation in which multiple gang-related podcasters did a podcast in which they had somebody on and allowed him a platform in which they eagerly contributed to him basically telling on another gang member?
And they let it go?
They encouraged it. They were like coaching the person through basically telling on another.
Nobody in L.A. did that.
No, yeah, this actually happened last night on the Figgmunity podcast. They had Dejon on, and they were basically like really going hard trying to get him to talk about somebody.
He's not a gang member.
Not Dejon, but the person that he was supplying information about.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
To me.
Who was doing that?
Dejon was.
But who was trying to get him to tell? AD didn't do that.
Oh, no. AD was basically leading the charge. Him and T-Raw.
That's cap.
No, it's out there.
What?
It's out there. They did it last night. I'm surprised you didn't see it.
Are you telling me AD was telling them, give up the names?
He wasn't telling them give up the names, but he was like he was trying to get a full account. I know it's hard for you to believe, but yes,
he's not going to do that.
Oh, you're in denial.
He's not going to do that.
Ace Boy Pun right by his side. Eagerly asking him to tell on someone who realistically flies.
Did he ask him to tell what happened?
Yes.
Or he was like, who shot you?
Oh, they were eagerly airing out, talking about all the crazy conspiracy theories. This guy doesn't have a license. This guy's unlicensed.
Who said that?
AD and T-Raw.
Nice cap.
And Pun. You can see it. They'll inform you in the comments about what
you're going to make me call AD.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
See, I can't believe that. For one.
I know it's shocking.
For one.
Streets ain't the same.
He wasn't shot.
I know. And that's what makes it even more sinister.
So the fact that he wasn't shot, I believe AD was just setting the dude up to lie to get the content.
Well, actually, to be totally honest, I am very, very thankful for those guys that they had him on to basically dig himself a hole in which he, told this story.
Did he admit that he wasn't shot?
No, he's still telling the story of being grazed. It's not, hey, listen, we've all been eagerly looking for evidence of this.
Well, the hospital records show different.
Yeah. The workers' comp claim says otherwise. But, they were so giddy and so eager to get a one-up on the 22-ster, not realizing that this was a total fucking gift to me. But I feel bad for the person who's kind of caught in the crossfire. And, I feel like AD, all of them, not looking too good. You guys are basically snitching.
You can't do that.
I can't even use the word?
You can't do that. Not with AD. You cannot.
Well, it's on camera, though. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
There's a record.
They know that he wasn't shot.
I don't know that they know that. Because they're on there acting like they believe that he was, even though I don't really think that they believe it deep down.
I talked to both of them. They just let the bozo go on there, give him some content, and make a bozo of himself. They letting him talk.
They told you that was what they were planning on doing.
I know that because they know he wasn't shot.
Dejon, you got to be careful who you make friends with, man.
If AD thought that dude would have really been shot.
Yeah.
Or T-Rail, he's not going to push the tell who did it. He know he can't tell who did it because he wasn't shot.
So you're saying that the only reason why AD and T-Rail and H-Boy Pun were hyping him up to tell this story on camera is because they know that it wasn't true and they want him to look like a buffoon in the long run.
There you go.
Wack, I'm on board with that. AD, T-Rail, strategic geniuses, I thank you for your contribution to the No Jumper business.
They know he wasn't shot. They're not going to let nobody come on their platform, right, and say, hey, give us the details of who committed this crime where there hasn't been a police report filed. They're not going to do that. They know this dude. I told them, like, bro, ain't nobody was shot.
Right.
He capping. The reports, doctor reports come back, nothing, no graves, no nothing. They know that.
Right.
So if if this bozo want to come up there and give him some content, why not?
Okay, I remove my snitching allegation from AD and T-Rail. They are actually strategic geniuses acting on my behalf.
Because whatever he says works and No Jumper's benefit.
Exactly. That's why when they announced that they were doing the stream, I'm sitting there seeing people commenting like, ooh, they got one on the 22 stir. I'm like, no, please interrogate him and get him to say as much as possible about this topic.
They knew that he wasn't going to come interview with us.
Right.
They knew that.
Maybe a sit down with you and him would be great. Yeah, I'll gladly pay for the studio space on that.
That dude is not going to come interview with you or me. Right? He may go over to the Bootleg Kev.
I don't even know if Bootleg Kev would go that deep.
He probably wouldn't. So the only place to go, how they thinking, okay, they hate No Jumper.
Right.
Right? Let's go over here. They like, yo, fuck Adam. I can see nephew now. Fuck Adam. We got you, nigga. We got nigga, listen, pull up. Nigga, them niggas ain't coming over here. They make it sound real good. Got his big ass there, gave him some motherfucking Snickers, motherfucking soda pop, got him nice and comfortable. Be like, listen, we gonna let you do your thing.
Same thing the cops do, huh?
They looking at each other knowing this bozo ain't shot.
Italian beef and Pepsi?
I don't know what that is.
It's like the universal snitch meal that the cops might get
I'm used to seeing the McDonald's what your man did. Big Sad.
McDonald's.
Yeah, Big Sad had McDonald's in there.
Did he?
In the interrogation tag, yeah.
It's got to be like the easiest thing for the cops to go get you. You know, there's a McDonald's everywhere.
I don't know. They ain't never went got me shit. They always put me in a room, turn the AC up real high or the heater up real high, depending on the season. And I find me a little corner, ball up, and tough it out and go to sleep.
Let me ask you something. When you're in any professional field, or especially in the music business, if you get the reputation as a lawsuit troll, as somebody who goes into any professional scenario basically looking to get a payout by suing, what does that do to your reputation as a potential employee?
Nobody wants to hire you. They don't want you in their building.
Really?
Yeah, he killed it. But when the last time we had a report card?
You're talking about Dejon. Oh, I was just being hypothetical.
When the last time we had a report card?
I don't know.
He killed himself.
You don't think he can afford the Xerox
It's
bill?
over with. Nobody's going to pay attention to it. It's over with. Nobody gives a fuck. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah, it's crazy too because I feel like No Jumper was like the primary platform, like the only platform that gave him a shot, and then we had to learn the hard way that this is not the kind of person who tells the truth.
Stayed jumping down my back because I used to talk about him. I'm like, dude's a piece of shit. I can see right through him. Right?
And to be fair, Sharp said the exact same thing.
I said, bro, Wack, you shouldn't, this, that. I made him come out. I helped him that day because he was denying it. But I asked him when he was on the phone. 2 days later, he came out on the morning show.
Okay.
He was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gay. Right, in school, right? But it was just something about him. You know that weasel shit? Like you just got a guy that you just got some weasel in you. Like you don't play team ball. I just detected it. He comes in with all the right things to say, but the moment he could snake you, he was gonna snake you, and that's what he did.
Yeah,
he
crazy.
knew, bro. He knew what he was doing, and his head was gonna jeopardize no jumper. It's one thing if there was truth to it. It's another thing when you're telling a complete lie.
Listen, if there was truth to this, then the 22 store would have opened up the bank account a long fucking time ago. You guys wouldn't be talking about it right now if there was truth to it. If somebody really got shot on this premises, you don't think I'd be dying to make that shit go away?
Bro, that big ass dude, listen, let me tell you what happened. He been running around here with all these men. All these men cracking gay jokes on the morning show. He got his eye on Bricc. You know what I'm saying? He looking over there at nephew. Nephew over there got his buff on, but he knowing D-Dub will fuck him up. So he like, let me get back on Bricc, right? Sharp is talking his pimp shit. You know, all this shit is going on. He looking at other nephew, because nephew got a young look and he pretty laid back, but he ain't going for it.
I don't know.
Right?
About all that.
Hold on, no, bro. So
Like
the first
like a
chance he
romance
got,
novel right here.
the first chance he got, what did he do? Pulled his motherfucking pants down.
See, I don't think that's true. There's been no corroboration about
He
that.
pulled his pants down.
You introduced that, right? You're the first person and
pulled
the
his
only
pants
person who
down.
said that. I've not heard one person say
He
that.
did a half a jumping jack, a bunny out, whoop, and on the way down, used the velocity and momentum to snatch his pants down.
You know what's crazy too is that I've been in communication with my lawyers, and basically we've compiled every clip that could potentially be used to paint the narrative of like sexual harassment or whatever. And I've gotten my lawyers to give us their perspective
What's
on
sexual
it.
harassment?
Yeah, it all falls within the realm of things that clearly are just like normal podcast banter.
He's stating that?
Well, yeah, because he realizes that the getting shot thing is not really going to work out. So now he's floating a potential sexual harassment.
So he's saying you let him go or he left because of that?
No, he's saying that like we created like an unfair or a harmful work environment because a few people asked him about his lifestyle. Yourself included.
Listen, in podcast world, people ask you about your lifestyle.
And that's exactly what my lawyer said. This shit.
Fuck are you talking about?
And when you see the clips, you see the extent to which he was a willing participant in this. That people are joking around, they're asking him questions. He's talking about it. He's having fun with it.
Yeah.
And from the very beginning, we made it completely clear. Hey, if you have any issue with how anyone talks to you, if you want us to step in, etc., we'll be happy to do so.
Everybody's lifestyle get talked about.
Yeah.
Everybody, yours, mine, Bricc's. Everybody that was here, Sharp. So what the fuck is he talking about?
Anything you make public will be dissected.
That's it.
And even stuff that is totally secret will probably be brought to the surface.
And when I asked him,
and he had talked about it on Twitter prior.
I never called
It's
him.
not like he got outed on the podcast. He had already outed himself publicly.
I never said a derogatory word. I simply said, listen, brother, are you feminine or are you from the community?
Right.
You know, there's nothing wrong. You from the community, cool. Yo, me and Ray J got a whole motherfucking agency called the Gagency, Undertronics. We don't give a fuck. I just want to know so I know how to communicate with you. That's it. Because now, you know, you got things people want to be called, don't want to be called. Shout out to my man, Ion. You know, he's an openly queer guy on Clubhouse who kind of broke down what to say and what not to say to certain people.
Right.
I didn't know. I was fucking dumb to it.
We are deeply open-minded on this
Yeah,
platform.
we don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Adam gay as a motherfucker. I ain't tripping.
You all seen the photo shoot.
Yeah, shit. He had fucking swamp mass on his
Swamp
lap.
stories.
You know, shit.
Swamp stories.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn.
No, yeah, but okay, I've been dying to ask you this.
What?
How was it when you got in those Damnhomie cheeks? I heard you were laying shit down on Piru.
Oh, you talking about the young lady?
Yeah, Damnhomie.
Bro, you didn't get the clip I sent you?
The blonde bombshell.
You didn't get the clip I sent you?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you want to play?
Sure.
You do know as soon as I got that, I called Damnhomie the clubhouse.
I didn't see any of this.
The gentleman,
I'm allergic to
the
Clubhouse.
gentleman that put her and Bricc Baby on the phone,
Okay.
some blood dude, I don't know who it is, called Damnhomie with Bricc Baby on the phone while she was on Clubhouse. So we live streamed it.
Okay.
And you know what Bricc Baby bozo ass said?
What?
She said, "Why the fuck did you say that shit about me and Wack?" I asked you if I could troll. I was just playing. He admitted. She said, "Why would you do that, clout chasing off my name?" Right? I met that young lady one time in front of you right there. Only time I ever saw her that day. Never saw her since, right? So he admitted, and you know, it's on YouTube. You know,
Is she your type?
Who?
Damnhomie.
No, she's cool. She's not my woman. That's Sharp. That's they thing.
Say you spend a little bit more time around her and you hit it off.
No.
You wouldn't be able, because you seem like you're kind of racist. Like you're predisposed.
I fuck with black women.
Yeah. But like no white woman could crawl through the cracks. Damn, you're just like Flakko. Flacco's on the same shit.
Nah, well, you know, Mississippi Burning, Rosewood. I watch those movies at least once a month to keep me right.
Have you ever fucked a white woman?
Never.
Never?
Yeah, my dick won't even get hard.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm psychologically fucked up.
That's a racist ass cock you
No,
got right
I'm
there.
just saying, like, bro, somebody else said that. You seen that Kanye West shit?
What?
You didn't see that shit?
Oh, about him and his assistant or whatever?
You didn't see what she said the text was or something? You didn't read it?
No.
That's what it said.
Oh, something about, right.
I'm gonna jack this racist ass dick off some crazy shit.
Right. So
Crazy.
it's such a
Lauren.
shame that we can't say stuff like that to people that work for us.
I know Lauren.
So unfair.
Lauren's real cool.
Oh, the girl suing.
Yeah, I know her. Like, I got text history with her.
Do you think she's up to no good, or you think that this is a fair lawsuit?
I don't know what that's about. Lauren seemed real cool, real honorable, respectful. She was definitely with Ye every day, traveling, moving around. She was with us when we went to see Eli.
Oh.
And you know, that's who I communicated with. Outside of this Ye directly, you know, she was about her business. I think he found her on OnlyFans.
That's how he found her?
On OnlyFans. But what's crazy about it is she was a businesswoman. Like you wouldn't have thought. She's a gorgeous woman, head to toe.
Okay.
Right? But she carries herself very respectfully. And she tended to everything. Like, you know, when Ye had to work and his girlfriend, it was Lauren, like everything, fucking everything, like A to Z. It was crazy. But he paid her well, $1 million a year.
$1 million a year? What was she doing?
She had to wear all black every day. I do recall that.
An assistant getting paid $80,000 a month. That's pretty impressive.
$1 million a year.
What the fuck?
But she was with him 24/7.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Still, that's an astronomical salary.
Yeah, so
She must be good at her job.
I don't know what happened, man.
Bro, the picture I seen, she's fucking gorgeous. Or at least she got the biggest titties I've ever seen.
Lauren's built like a sister. Drop dead, beautiful.
But she's not black.
No, she's white.
Full white.
Full white.
Got it.
Drop, but great personality, smart, all that, cool, responsible, cool as fuck. But yeah, I didn't see this one coming.
Yeah.
Because she was very respectful towards Ye. Ye was very respectful towards her. Shit, me and 6ix9ine, when we flew into Austin that time, you know, she was there. That's what we was dealing with.
What was 6ix9ine doing in Austin?
We went out there to meet Corey, the writer.
He was writing shit for him at the time? Because we now know that Vori wrote a bunch of the Drake stuff.
He wrote a bunch of that shit.
Yeah.
There ain't no motherfucking mystery.
So he wrote for 6ix9ine as well?
He was helping 6ix9ine with something, but he was down there with Ye.
Okay.
But I've been a lot of places with Lauren. Lauren's cool as fuck. New York. We've been to Texas, Cali. Did a bunch of shit out here. The video shoots, easy video shoots. The big stadium we did out there with Game. But easy, you know. But Lauren's cool. Like this was like kind of shocking.
Right.
But she's very, very cool. I was kind of saddened that she wasn't with him because that's somebody you can call, and she was on top of the business. She doesn't seem like the type that'll create shit, but you know, women could be vindictive. So, you know, let's see how this goes. I hope her and Ye come to an understanding shit don't go no further.
Yeah, the understanding is probably going to involve a large settlement, I would assume. Let me ask you this. A lot of people are saying the streets of L.A. looking pretty soft. Charleston White comes to L.A., films himself at various historical landmarks. Nobody was around to blamp him.
What landmarks?
I'm not sure exactly, but he was out here hopping out the Uber for 5 seconds at a time, filming himself
What
and
you
shit
talking
like
about? He was
that.
on Sunset Boulevard or some shit?
Probably some shit like that. But it raises the question, when somebody gets banned from a city, what is the expectation of the people in that city?
Okay.
It seems usually when people say you're banned from a city, it's theatrics, right?
Okay, this how this work.
Okay.
Let's stop all the bullshit. Every city, LA, Texas, Houston, wherever the fuck, these big cities. You can fly in a place, go to a certain place, lay low, you're cool. You're still in the city. Okay. If Charleston White would have created a flyer, said, I'm performing at the Live Factory.
Right. If he had announced where he was going to
Posted
be.
the flyer.
Right.
Came into LA, did his show, made it out untouched.
Now we're talking.
Then I'm giving it to him.
Okay.
But you fly in, you come in on a red eye flight. You come through. We don't know where you flew in at, but let's say LAX, Burbank, whatever. You go to your hotel room. You get an Uber. You go to fucking Pink's Hot Dogs. Jump out, take a picture. Did he go to the Nipsey mural?
I don't think he went to any real shit like that.
Well,
as far as
what
I
did
saw.
what did he do?
You want to see the clip? Let's find it.
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
That's a good idea. Let's see what Charleston White lost.
What he just did was antagonize the whole LA.
How far back am I going to have to scroll to find this? I mean, I wrote Los Angeles. That might be the problem, right? Right? I might have to write LA. Fuck YouTube. I'm never going to find this shit. It's all old as fuck. How do I find more recent stuff? I feel like it might have to be like a short if I really want to find this. Maybe I could check Hot News.
And I
App.
think Charleston White know that, you know, if he's caught, he know how it's going to go. He just trolling.
Oh, here we go.
Nigga, cause we supposed to capture that footage, man. Me coming up out the van, yeah, man. We out here
What is that,
in
look
LA,
like
man. Down here for the do the Hollywood, Jason Lee
Outside
unlocked.
Street.
Yeah, Jason Lee Hollywood unlocked, man. See, I
You
ain't
know Jason Lee
I
by
think
the
my nigga
Netflix
feel
building,
some
bro.
kind of way
Nothing
about
over there.
filming me, man.
The new Netflix
yeah,
building.
they'll go get it for them.
I know.
They
Yeah,
won't get it
I've
for
been-
us.
yeah,
they
Yeah,
fucking
nah,
nothing
man.
over
What's
there.
up with LA?
He's shiested up too.
Yeah. Nah, man, you supposed to capture that, man, coming up out the, man, all this behind the scene footage. I'm gonna hire me a cameraman. I'm gonna find me a good cameraman.
There's nothing over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna find me. How would I go Netflix right here? Where we going, across here? Yeah, right there.
So he's coming from the parking
got the
lot.
right of way, nigga.
Across the
He talking
street.
about-
Yeah, I mean, let's be
So
real.
what he could have did was told people, I'm going to do the Jason Lee show at this time.
Right.
And we both been in that building. That shit's over there.
It's a very nice high-rise apartment building in a
Yeah.
nice part of town where,
You better not even go over there with loud music.
yeah, I don't know. But also interesting is that Charleston White and Flakko got on the phone and peace treated.
What was the problem with Flakko?
Honestly, I don't even know why they were mad at each other in the first place, but apparently they've gotten on good terms, which is nice to hear. Oh shit! I just realized that No Jumper already posted Bun B on the stand.
Yes.
Oh shit, he was crying too. Oh damn, I didn't see that. Damn, like I'm not even listening to it, but he's looking a little like he was going through it. How do you feel about this one?
Flakko said I set Snoopy up.
Did he say that?
They said, bro, Flakko and the white dude say you set Snoopy Badazz up.
I'm gonna assume I'm the white dude.
Bro, you was just keeping it real with Snoopy Badazz. I see why you want to fuck Flakko up, because Flakko be talking about shit he don't understand.
We did talk about this issue on the podcast earlier.
Well, how did I set him up?
Not like setup, but it was the thing I asked you about earlier, which is basically like, do you feel like you misrepresented what the conversation was going to be like on the phone prior to the on-camera
Did I
conversation?
raise my voice at him? Did I like get aggressive with him?
You were stern, but you kept it short of like performative social media style clowning. It at least felt like you were speaking on behalf of what would be good for him, even though it seems kind of unlikely to take
So,
that
because I
advice.
didn't say, yeah, homie, be a Piru, keep telling and keep doing your thing. That's how I was supposed to tell him?
No, I think what you did was actually like more respectful because you didn't do some like silly little stunt.
Yeah, I like had a real conversation. But Flakko from North Dakota, I think it's time for Flakko to be content.
What do you mean content?
Flakko, I think it's time for him to be content.
What, and so expose everything about Flakko?
Nah, we gonna make him content.
What does that mean? You gonna kill him?
Nah, kick him in his ass, make him roll on the ground, scream a little bit.
Right.
You know.
Graze him.
Let a few of our pit bulls fuck with him. He
like
might need to be content because he don't get it. Like he really think that like some shit Flakko should just like refrain from. He gonna say he already saying shit. They just ain't caught him. The right group of people see Flakko ass, they gonna whoop Flakko ass. I'm telling you.
I don't think it's that many people that are that upset with him, right?
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
Y'all fucked him up early in his career when everybody thought he was the one posting shit.
Well,
remember that?
He posts a good amount of shit.
Yeah, but whatever it was he was posting, that's how I learned who Flakko was.
Right.
Yo, this dude keep posting. I'm like, well, how y'all know it's him? I guess we called him
Put the name at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, right. So they was already on him, but I mean, he doesn't even understand street shit.
And when he moved out here, I remember AD and me and a few other people kind of saying like, hey, maybe leave the LA shit alone. You could talk about Chicago, talk about down south, all that shit. But when it comes to like real nitty gritty LA shit, it might be wise for you to leave a lot of that stuff to the side, right?
That's real.
Yeah, it's a little close to home, you know? Okay.
Who's that?
Let's dig into this.
Sister?
Metro Boomin's sister calls him out for dissing Drake, but ignoring Soulja Boy for disrespecting their deceased mother.
Drake say, shut the fuck up and make some drums, right? This nigga gets so out of his body and bothered by what he said, he go above and beyond to respond with a song. This nigga Soulja Boy say he sacrificed our mama, and what this bitch say? Not a motherfucking thing. This nigga went quiet.
You can hear it.
This nigga didn't say nothing, so that's something you allowing people to think about you, but you get out your body when a nigga call you a hoe and tell you to make some drums. That shit bothers you, but when a nigga speaking on your mama, your bitch ass don't say shit, and I'm the crazy one? Yeah, okay. Listen, I thought about something.
Listen. Is she a butch? She's a cute girl. For real, she's a cute girl, bro.
I'm suspicious of any girl in a sideways baseball hat.
Yeah, she might be a little butch. Yeah. She might need to be tuned up.
I might introduce her to Hellcat.
No.
But anyway.
Her Metro might need to be boomed. Hello. But listen, I will say this. You know, she's a cute girl. She has strong Black American features.
She looks cute from this angle.
She's cute, and then she's plain face.
Okay.
But why is she mad?
In defense of Metro Boomin, it's like she's trying to compare the stuff that Drake said about Metro Boomin to the stuff that Soulja Boy said. And the fact that Metro was happy to respond to Drake over and over, whereas he didn't say anything. But okay, this is the difference. Drake, yes, saying go make some drums is like a very surface level diss. And so it's like, it's easy to respond to that. You're playing internet games. You're fucking around. You're making beats about each other and shit like that. When Soulja Boy says something terrible about your mother who passed away, the reason why he shouldn't have responded, and I'm happy that Metro responded, and if I was his manager, I would have advised him not to respond, is because that shit.
Shout out Ryan Ramsey.
That shit is so serious that I don't think it really belongs on the internet. I don't think Soulja Boy should have said it in the first place. And if I'm Metro, maybe that is the thing that's so serious that I'm just not even gonna clap back. We're gonna see you when we see you.
We're gonna see you when you see you. And
exactly.
If he responds, it gives Soulja Boy some clout. Yeah. It gives him some fire. You give Soulja Boy an inch, he gonna take a mile.
Right.
If Metro would have said, Soulja still be talking. He'd have did a song.
Right. And to me, it's like,
oh shit, who was that? That ain't her to the left, is it?
No, that's EBK J-Bo.
Oh, I'm finna say. Jeez. Bad angle.
Okay, but my thing about it is that by Metro not responding to Soulja Boy seems to have got word through the grapevine that it was not a wise idea to be trashing Metro's deceased mother, because he then issued an apology like a day or two later, which probably doesn't make things 100% right in Metro's mind, but at least it shows us that Soulja Boy is human and is capable of doing the right thing if he's probably advised behind the scenes to do something.
Or he just want to live.
You think Metro got the kill squads on deck?
I mean, you know.
He's got more skulls than
Whoever
squabbles.
feed the people, lead the people.
Would you rock a more skulls than squabbles t-shirt? We got a merch collection coming
That's
soon.
telling.
No, it's just a shirt.
That's telling. You trying to water that shit down. Bricc told.
Nah.
He said, I got more murders than you got squabbles.
It's just lyrics.
No, and then he put that on his dead homies. They need that nigga be putting everything on his dead homies. This a can of soda pop, dead homies. This is, nigga, I got chili, dead homies. Like, god damn, bro, like, it's too much.
Right.
It ain't no fucking respect there.
Right.
Now he just, either he cool with the police or he blew him up.
Nah, he's just having a good time. He's just putting words together.
Putting words together.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're rappers. We rap.
Oh my God. Oh, I seen that. What, is that a dwarf?
You talking about this?
Yeah, is that a dude? Is that a transgender? Or is that
Pennsylvania crossing guard arrested and charged for supplying middle school students with e-cigarettes and marijuana. Is this like the worst photo taken in the history of man, or does her face actually have this sort of like discoloration?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know if that was a dwarf.
It looks like she's fighting a beard. Also, you're telling me that you could just be a crossing guard? Like, that's a career?
Yeah.
I thought that they like did other things. Like you're like a teacher and then you go do some crossing guard work.
Shout out to the crossing guards. They make sure the little ones make it across the street.
Yeah. That is a pretty important task, I guess, when you put it like that.
Yeah, but
a crossing guard in Darby, Delaware County has been arrested. The guard is charged with giving e-cigarettes and marijuana to students. 26
was she cuffed or?
She looks like she's about 4'10" or something.
Students attend Penwood Middle School. Now, students reported Lee would smoke marijuana with the kids. Police say Lee was also.
You got to be a savage fucking with that.
Why do you think she's smoking weed with the kids? Because she's the same size as them. She probably blended in so well that it's almost amazing that she even got caught, because she probably fit in so well with them.
Yo, man, listen. I will say this. I've been defending you for quite some time.
Okay.
They saying that you're the white guy running the plantation.
It's a negative framing for a guy giving people jobs, but okay.
How you got Bricc and Luce going at each other was crazy.
I'm not doing anything to encourage that kind of stuff. I'm just doing podcasts with people, and then they end up going on these deranged rants.
So you gonna let them come sit with each other Tuesday?
I'm open to it. I'm not sure. Bricc did tell me that he spoke to Luce.
So he don't want to do it?
I'm not sure what the conclusion that they drew was. Obviously, I'm a little concerned about having them in the same space.
Why?
But if they were open to it, of course, I would be happy to make that happen.
Why are you concerned about that?
Because they might hurt each other.
So they jumped up, started fighting. You're not going to let them fight? It's good content.
Not really. It's kind of bad content.
Why?
Listen, will it go viral? Yes. Is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't think so. I don't want that kind of shit taking place in this fucking business.
I mean, bro, listen, that's hood shit.
Now, granted, we do have a lot of room, but...
No, bro, they just jumped up through about 58 blows apiece. Somebody gonna drop.
I did feel like I felt the same way about that as I felt when Compa Raider, your boy, was hitting me up and saying that he literally said, I want to fight Swifty Blue at No Jumper, make sure Wack comes. I said... Literally anywhere else, you guys can fight each other. Go behind the gas station. Go out into like a dirt field somewhere.
What the fuck out? Yo, what's up? Is this dude gay?
No, I think he's just on a bender.
My name came up in y'all shit. I don't know how it came up.
He brought it up. But
I don't even know this dude. And you know, look, little dude, go. You already food. Like I'll let you live. Go on over there, bro, like for real, because you just moved. Your man just lost his watch. You feel me? Yeah.
Lost his watch?
Yeah, he lost it.
A metaphor?
Property.
You're saying he got robbed?
No, he lost it.
Who did it? Sophie, the girl that was in the car with him?
Your man just lost his watch. You didn't already had to move because you spooky wookie and you can move wherever you want to move.
You think he moved?
He definitely moved. Moved a week ago.
Moved his house?
Yeah, he moved from where he was at.
Out of fear of what the Roosters might do.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, dude, go your way, bro. Please. You a dope fiend. You got habits. You ain't ready. Go your way, bro.
See, and that's why I like.
But like, here go the thing.
He likes partying.
Hold on, watch this.
But when you're
nigga,
partying like that, you're putting yourself in harm's way, right?
Listen, you know I'm at No Jumper every Thursday, bro. I walk out this door 8 o'clock. My nigga, like, you know, it's like, stop playing. If you really want to meet me like that, I'm off the premises. That's it. Like, stop playing.
Don't come here. And also, we film at different times every single week.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck your mama.
There's no schedule.
Nigga like that, because now I'm going to start getting irritated. Like, you need to control it, bro. Because it's going to get to a point to where it's too far.
You just invited him to come here and find you.
No, but listen, dude ain't like that. This is a dope fiend. I had this lady drive this dude around for 2.5, 3 hours.
Be real, Swifty did.
Who?
Swifty was the one who put the battery in her back to do
No.
that. And you want to know the funniest shit too? Is like we were streaming.
No.
And we see that girl that filmed the clips of Compa changed her Instagram bio to basically like make it seem like she was a high school student. So we're in here like freaking out, like, bro, what the fuck? Did he really get caught lacking? Yada yada.
Listen.
And then I FaceTime Swifty and I go, yo, what the fuck is that? He goes, we trolling.
Listen.
Swifty had her change her Instagram bio to make Compa freak out.
By play, we're moving him around.
Okay.
Right? We know where you like, bro, chill out. You ain't ready. Like, chill out, bro. When that restaurant gets shut down, he better chill out, bro. Like, stop playing, bro. Like, we from enemy sets on Piru. Like, he gonna keep playing, and we gonna come up here. Straight like that.
Oh, you might go to Zenyor Sushi.
No, we gonna come, nigga, I'm gonna catch him up here. He still be coming up here like niggas ain't slow. It's like, you better chill out. Go do something different. Or do it on your Instagram. Like, stop playing, man. Like, you from Sanfei, my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, my little nigga Pac-Man in there doing 59 behind niggas telling. Because he knocked 4 of you motherfuckers down. Like, stop playing right now, bro, before it get real serious. If it's that serious, nigga, pull your... Matter of fact, won't you call blood, Piru? Call him. Tell him pull up.
You know I'm down for all the FaceTime
tell him pull
smoke.
his ass up, bro.
Oh, it's so sad that my phone only has 10%
tell
battery.
Him pull up.
I feel like that's going to
Let him know that Wack is here.
Wack is probably going to have to leave soon.
I'm not finna leave. No, I'm gonna wait.
I'm going to leave soon.
I'm gonna wait, bro. Like, this weird shit.
He's probably going to be like real happy to see me calling him, and then he's going to see...
Yeah, like, this is weird. All these weird niggas want attention but don't want to come get it.
You're going to have to get through Lush Uno if you want to get the Compa.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Boy, can get going.
We should do a podcast with Lush.
We'll treat this y'all like it's Soledad in 95. They better chill out.
We should do a podcast with Lush.
Real shit.
Okay, thank
I don't even know Lush. He got a problem too?
No, Lush is chilling.
I don't even know these people.
No, Lush is cool.
Yeah, like dude, chill out. Like you, my nigga, you a dope fiend running around there leaned up and all that, whatever you want and slipping gone somewhere, bro.
Oh my God. Why did ASAP Bari just hit me up and go, please set this fade up for me? And he sends text messages and it's house phone. It's like him and house phone arguing. Please set this fade up for me. They've been going back and forth on it. Well, really, it's mostly just been house phone talking about him for many, many years. Wow, that is fucking hilarious. Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you.
What's that? Oh shit! Charleston White already posted the thing of us talking about. Oh, he posted the clip from the Vaughn off 1700 interview. These two pink toe peckerwoods keep my name in their mouth. Pink toe? I'm the only Caucasian. What the fuck is he talking about? If Charleston White's gonna post every single time that we talk about him on this podcast, that's a lot of free promo because we talk about that motherfucker a decent amount. Why did he invite me to be a collaborator on the post that's just a repost of me with the gay dude? Anyway, this one, we got to do this.
Antonio, why didn't come out and help his homie?
Who?
Man, that's his homie right there. Why didn't he come out and help his homie? You should have came out and helped your homie.
Wait. That was a video of someone running out of an alley being chased in a car? Who are you? You're telling me this is who?
Man, check this out, nigga.
Is that Compa Raider?
Hey, I bet you he left. He ain't got a Cartier.
Why's he got no shirt on?
Listen, man. Stop playing, boy. On some real shit, because, like, it's going to go somewhere you don't want it to go. Stop playing, homie.
Where's the watch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, give me
and
my
I
shit.
know who's telling you about this too. You know why the moving, right? We went outside Blood's house. I sent Blood a video of his car. Blood was so scary. He sent his homie outside. We stripped his homie.
Listen, man.
Oh my
He need to sit down somewhere, man.
Oh, shit is really real out here.
He better stop playing.
Wack's not playing around.
Stop going somewhere. Go, dude, go. I don't know you. You don't know me. Nigga, I'm 47. This shit run deep. I was getting into it with your homeboys before you was even in your daddy's nutsack, bro. Go somewhere, bro.
And listen, like a criticism of this whole piece of content, whole topic might be like, why is Wack bringing street shit to the internet? I mean, you gotta admit, he brought it to the internet first.
Yeah, I don't even know this dude.
He started talking about you. Yeah.
I don't know him.
So I can't really be mad at you for how
Shit
you
is
react.
weird as fuck. I don't even be knowing these dudes. None of these Bricc. I ain't never seen this dude. Talk to this dude on the phone. He DM my homeboy Cuban Rob. Me and Wack just running a play.
And I didn't even know that Baby Cuban Rob used to be a rapper.
Yeah. He been on tour with Game and all that shit.
He's got music videos out and shit like that? See, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he been on.
I got to do some digging. Anyway, this is our final topic. I got to get your thoughts on this. Antonio Brown reacts to Chrisean Rock saying that she pays Blueface's bills while he's in jail. He said, I guess, I need a dumb ass bitch like this. Oh, well, that was just a tweet. I thought it was going to be a video. Would you put Chrisean in the dumb ass bitch role for supporting Blueface while he's locked up? And also, do you agree with this statement in the first place?
I mean, yo, listen, you know, if your man is down.
He probably doesn't need help paying his bills, right? She might be literally like filling out the bill, right?
She's not even doing that. That happens between me and Bodine. Shout out, baby Bodine. But, you know, I don't know what she's doing. The house is stable. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with her doing some things if he asks her to do some things.
Right.
I mean, shit. If you was up against it, wouldn't Lena do the same thing?
Yeah, but she told me that it kind of depends on how many years I get. Like, I don't think she's sticking around for like 5 years.
She told you that?
Not in so many words, but I kind of got the idea that if I get a 10-piece,
then again,
there's probably going to be a few more Jason Loves in her future, yeah.
You know, if she go black, she ain't coming back.
She already went black. She's back.
No, that was business. If you leave and she goes black, 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 and she start betting on black because every night is black, and she's on her back fucking with that black, she ain't coming back. Damn. That's a Fendi fact.
My honest prediction, though, like knowing her as well as I do, is that she would probably be way more likely to end up with some sort of like white boy variant. Like
the fact
she would probably, like, even me, like, I'm toxic as fuck for her standards. Like, I think she would be with like a guy in an indie rock band or like a poet or some shit. She would be with a slam poetry guy.
The fact that
not a Wack 100 recruit.
Look, the fact that she told you she wouldn't stay down is crazy. That's your wife, bro.
10
what
years?
happened for better or worse? What the fuck?
10 years.
So, okay, so what if
Listen, if she holds me down, she could totally go get some other dick. That's all good. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, while we're on the outside, she should not do that. But if I get locked up for 10 years and she's going to hold me down, but she's going to go do porn with these other okay, I can live with that.
So you would let her go do porn with other dudes?
If I'm locked up for 10 years, sure. Just keep them noodles coming. Keep my commissary full.
But she can come see you. Family visits. Unless she's in the feds.
We're not going to be able to make a porno tape on the conjugal visit, I don't think. But if we did, holy shit, that's a banger.
Yo, man. White people are different.
That's a fact. We're awesome.
So, I got a call from Jason Lee.
What's he talking about?
He was a little pissed off. I guess Ray J does the...
Yeah, we watched the video of him earlier talking about this.
I don't like calling dude that. He does the Shannon Sharp.
He was clowning Shannon Sharp for appearing zesty, having a zesty body shape.
Jason Lee was?
Yes.
Well, I think Jason must have waited to drop the Ray J content. Been a couple weeks. And I guess Shannon Sharp released his, and I think he feels like maybe he knew Jason Lee was releasing his. I don't know.
He sniped him. But keep in mind that Jason Lee felt some type of way about me for the exact same crime because I rushed the Blueface interview out because of the tidbit about him getting his knob slobbed by Meg the Stallion.
Yo, I'm acting like I didn't hear the S word.
Sorry.
So listen. But I think
it's a figure of speech.
I think Ray J did him a favor. Because he said in it, yeah, this was a better show. I think he said this was a better show than Jason Lee's or something. Right? He said, I just did Jason Lee's. So he kind of like was promoting to the people that you can go see me on Jason Lee right now, too.
To be fair, Shannon Sharp seems like kind of a regular guy. You go on his podcast, he's trying to vibe with you. He's trying to have a good conversation. Jason Lee, he's a gossip guy. You know, he's going to ask you about a bunch of messy shit. And I'm sure that Ray J doesn't mind. But also, would I believe that Ray J would have a better time overall on Shannon Sharp's podcast? Yeah, probably. That doesn't surprise me.
I don't know. I think they're two total different vibes. Jason's a little more, he's a little more to the point.
Jason Lee knows about all the drama and bullshit that Jason Lee could probably make a list of like 30 people that Ray J's had sex with. I don't think Shannon Sharp's really trying to do that kind of podcast on average. It's a little bit less messy.
He took a few shots. He
did?
He wanted to know about Floyd and how that situation panned out and he took a few shots. Ray J handled himself well. Nevertheless, Tronics is growing, man. We like 40,000 subs.
Listen, we got to get young Rich Moolah on here because he has become an anti-Ray J warrior. He's out here burning Ray J's Tronics merch and shit. It's getting real.
Young Rich Moolah did that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, these days, bro, they smile in your face all the time when they take your place. The backstabbers. Why you got to make faces like that, man?
That's how I do when I sing Motown.
So
does that qualify as Motown? Who even sings that song?
Have you still been doing the morning show or whatever this is?
No, we kind of shrunk the schedule down a little bit, but we did 2 episodes of the November show this week as well as Wack Pod on Sunday. So I'm a one-man wrecking crew out here. I'm going crazy.
How did the Luce Cannon shit? Oh, I put Luce Cannon and Reggie Wright on online last night.
How's that going?
They was on the I don't know what that shit, StreamYard or some shit like that.
Are you not a Reggie Wright fan?
Yeah, that's my partner.
Oh, you're cool with him? Because me and him gone back and forth a little bit too.
Yeah, I asked him what y'all issue was. He ain't got an issue with you.
Yeah, I just basically said that he was irrelevant and nobody wants to hear him talk about anything besides death row, which I don't even really mean that. I was just talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
You also said it looks like he had a stroke.
Well, yeah, he does talk kind of slow,
He caught COVID. He's a COVID survivor.
That's not real.
That's a fact.
Well, you got long COVID?
Yeah, he's a COVID survivor.
Oh, that's cool.
He was in a coma for like 2-3 months.
Yeah, if Suge don't get you, the COVID will, I guess.
You think that shit's funny?
Yeah.
He survived, bro.
No, good for him.
No, he was fucked up.
Well, I'm not supposed to acknowledge his feeble condition. I mean, he seems like he's doing okay.
Did you say feeble?
What's wrong with feeble?
That's a harsh word.
I've been doing feeble grinds since you were in the womb, but
that means weak.
Well, that's not exactly what it means. You want a definition?
What, feeble? Like
I've probably said the word feeble more than almost any word in my entire life.
Physically weak. You weirdo.
Physically weak as from age or sickness. Does that not sound like him? I'm impressed that I chose such a great word. Wow. I might have never said that word on the podcast ever before. Besides in terms of a feeble grind. You want to see a feeble grind?
The fuck is a feeble grind?
Let me blow your mind real quick. It's not that interesting at all, but check it out. Oh, God. Skateboarding? Yuck. BMX.
This is some bike shit?
Yeah, front wheel on the ledge, back peg on the ledge, feeble grind.
Front wheel and back peg? You fucking the bike up.
Oh, yeah. That's what we got the pegs for. It's a whole thing.
So why you want to fuck the bike up?
Well, you really want to fuck the ledge up. You want to grind down the ledge. Makes you feel cool.
That's equivalent to street dudes graffitiing. Some dumb
Actually,
shit.
yes.
Some dumb shit.
Pretty similar, yeah. When's the last time you caught a tag?
Well, no, I don't tag.
You don't do that?
No. You know, people keep calling me about Lori Hart.
Lori Harvey?
Lori Harvey. Fucking 15. Yo, we got Lori Harvey.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list.
We got a Lori Harvey sex tape.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, I got, bro.
I'll be the first one to download that. Sign me up. I'm on the dark web. Hell yeah.
You want it?
I'm not going to distribute it, but I want to watch her get piped down.
You want to buy it? They weren't trying to sell it.
No, I'm not going to pay for it. But
first they say it's Lori Harvey and Diddy. Now they saying Lori Harvey and Boo, Akon's brother. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, why y'all calling me with this shit?
You think she was really getting piped down by Diddy?
I think she fucked Diddy and his son.
Together?
I think, you know.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, they were kicking it. Oh, yeah, everything to know about Diddy and Lori Harvey's relationship?
Yeah.
What the fuck? 2019? She's his son's ex. Oh, okay, I remember this. I remember this. This was a big thing at the time.
That was his son's ex.
Hey, let's be real, man. He might be a freakazoid, but Puff probably got that good dick.
Yo, listen, man. On that note.
Drop a like, drop a comment. We'll be back real soon. And let us know, do you want Adam and Wack? Do you want Adam and Wack to do a live show in Los Angeles with a special guest? You like that idea? Fill up the Novo real quick?
Whatever, I ain't tripping, man.
Maybe Diddy.
But you on some, oh hell no, you on some weirdo shit. Adam and Wack show episode, I don't know which one it is, but tune in.
43.
We got
on the bangers.
We got Jason Lee up next.
Woo!